Jazz, 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 jazz. I like jazz. Even got jazz hands, jazz hands. Aye. Studio Series jazz. I ordered them. I wasn't gonna, because I have the Reveal the Shield fella that I got years and years and years ago. Also, the little jazz, little Reveal the Shield legend size jazz that I have. It was gifted to me many moons ago by Borders Dude, and that's kind of what kicked off my collecting as an adult. Lets you know that I have a fondness for jazz. I even have had a cat named Jazz. She sadly left us last year. But I wasn't going to get this because I had the Reveal the Shield guy, and then people were like, no, he's really good, you've got to get him, he's really good. So I did. Yeah. He's pretty cool. And if the focus will stay, I'll lock the focus. He's very good. Very, very much G1 jazz. Obviously, with it being the Studio Series 86 line, you would think it would be. A bit of white paint off there. I don't know how I feel about this figure, to be honest. He's good. You know, there's no cable. Well, he's got a bit of back cable, but nothing major, nothing that stands out. I mean, the QC's lovely. You know, he looks the part. I don't know why I've not fallen in love with this figure, because I should have. It just feels, and I don't know why, slightly boring to me. I don't know. I mean, the figures we're getting now are just so good that, like, 3 years ago this figure would have absolutely made me jizz, and now I'm just a bit like, yeah, he's alright, he's fine, he's others better out there. It's mental. Aye, so you can see I've got, like, and as I unlock the focus, I've got RID jazz, which is alright. It doesn't really look like jazz, but it's a decent figure. I like the mould. You've got animated jazz, lovely, lovely fella. Reveal the Shield, brilliant. And wait, no, this is Power of the Primes. That's RID jazz. This is Power of the Primes. I like him as well. I wish I had the other version with the faceplate. And this figure, even though I'm not a movie guy, this figure is amazing. And this one is competent, good, lovely, not in focus, but just not doing it for me. I don't know why. Yeah, like you can see there, he's got a very G1-esque jazz head sculpt. It is on a ball joint. Lovely, lovely. There's a full range of movement. Is that a bit of white paint in there? I don't know if it's... Sorry, I knocked the camera. I don't know if that's... See it just in his helmet there, under his chin? If it focuses. Don't know if that's... Why are you not focus? Focus for me, please. Thank you. There you go. I don't know if that's white paint or if it's just plastic stress or a sprue or whatever. No, I'll notice, doesn't bother me. But his face is lovely. Very much jazz. Lovely glossy black paint and the blue visor. On his chest, lovely white. I mean, it's just jazz. It's very much G1 jazz. That's front... Oh, there you can see it. That front grille is picked out in silver. My very bright light makes it hard to see. You can see though. Arms are on a joint with full rotation, like a double hinged joint, I suppose, or a rotation joint and a hinge joint. That means you get loads of rotation. He's got the bicep and 90 degrees over, just about, of bend at the elbow. He has no wrist swivel. His wrists can move due to transformation. No wrist swivel. Not a game changer though. He's got a waist swivel. You know. Legs bend. Legs move. Do the feet tilt? Yeah, ankle tiltage. Nice! So he's got the blue in the Autobot symbol on his front, which looks very lovely. Blue in the lights, red along the edge. Blue picked out there with the black. The black's really nice actually. The black's really, really vibrantly sort of glossy, which isn't always the case. The wheels picked out in silver. Silver paint on the shins and on the feet. Looks very good. Around the back, it's just the back of the car mode. That's about it. Legs are quite hollow, as are the inners of the arms there. But it's not a deal breaker. You know, it's like, especially with these robots, I think the empty arms, as long as there's no difference in the paint from the outside to the inside, you don't really notice that, I think. Yeah! So he poses well when he comes with his jazz-esque silver gun. You can see it there. If it focuses, I have to focus the camera manually because my phone is crap. It's alright. Yeah. And just for scale size, there he is with... Blur! This isn't a blur review, it's a... There you go, there he is with RID. He's just a deluxe normal size. And with... Stand up, you bastard. with Studio Series Jazz. The other one, the movie one. Focus, hang on, I'll just... Having technical difficulties. You can see these two figures are fantastic, this one and this one. But I prefer this one, ironically. You can go across there. So yeah, I'll transform him. Transformation is fairly easy. I will transform him. Oh, there's a silver under there as well. For his sort of abdomen. I'll transform him and then we'll take a proper look at his car mod. Ouch! And there's his alt mode. How lovely is that? Very, very nice. You've got... The front is the same as the front on his body. Oh, hang on. Not pushed his wheels in properly. Transformation is, he's a car former, so you know what to expect now. Paint that was there, the body and where the head was, lines up to create his Go Faster stripes. He's got the clear windows with the detailing on it. On the side, you've got the painted rims. The back rims have got like they're painted in the middle and these ones aren't. I'll take a Sharpie to that black section, that black clip there, and I'll just sort it out. He's got the number 14, think of that what you will. All the windows are picked out in this lovely sort of translucent blue. He's got his Jazz spoiler. And at the back, the feet stick out, but it's no big deal. I kind of like that look actually, I don't know why, I just pretend they're massive exhaust ports. Underneath, he's a car former, so you know what to expect. He's got the black strip there on the top of his windshield, it looks awesome. Very, very cool alt mode to be honest. His weapon can store in the one port they've given him on the top, if you want to do that. It's one of the least offensive sort of weapon storage and vehicle modes you'll get. Aye, lovely, lovely G1-esque Jazz. Like I said, this figure for me, it's lovely. QC's nice, although transforming this back plate, this off, like these two side panels here, and this back panel here fold up into this bit for robot mode, so it can stick to his back, and it kinda, this joint here just doesn't feel very, 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 I don't know, sturdy. I get very wary on this sort of double jointed sort of foldy bit here. Foldy bit, that's the technical term. But other than that, it's very nice. I just find it... Now, someone said to me the other day, or it was a comment on Facebook that a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about what's our favourite moulds of last year, and I'd said how the Siege Sideswipe mould was one of my favourites, and some guy was like, oh no, that's a rubbish mould, it's really boring and, you know, simple and stuff. And I said I did want to have an argument of it and say, like, you've got to stop mistaking simple for simplified. You know, there's no point in overcomplicating a figure if you don't need to. But with this one, it's kind of boring, I think, the transformation in the robot. It has this, I mean, and this is my opinion, I mean, this figure is well loved, I can tell by reviews and posts on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. But for me, it feels like an upscaled Legend size figure. I don't know why. It does the part, looks like, I mean, this is the best out of all these guys. This is by far the best alt mode. By far. And the robot mode's lovely. I don't know, I think, like I said, we've had such high quality figures recently, I think I need to fall in love with it by spending some time with it. And I will, because I love Jazz. I just feel like this figure needs something to make it pop. I don't know what it is. But it's definitely, I mean, for a figure that costs like, what is it, £19 or something like that? It's definitely worth picking up. And with Studio Series and Kingdom giving us all these G1 movie figures and G1 toys, it's you have to have a G1 Jazz in your collection. Unfortunately, reveal the Shield Jazz, which is there. Oh, look at my focusing skills today. He is amazing, but he's just no cutting it for the G1 feel. And he does. So, like I said, I think I need to fall in love with this figure. And I think I will, to be honest. Yeah. So, I'll put him there, in view. So yeah, definitely pick him up. I would. Here, have your gun. I would definitely pick him up if you're a fan. This figure has to wow me. Hasn't done it yet, but I think it will. These fuckers need to go on eBay. I do not need a shelf of Jazz figures. I don't know why I've still got him. He was a gift, so I'll never get rid of him. He was first in my no, I don't know. Will I get rid of them? Who knows? I might tell you, I might not. I might just put them in a box and leave them forever. But, yeah, so there you go. I will do my blur and cup review. They're just... Can I angle the camera? They're just up there, look. Hello! But until then, I hope you liked that. Please leave a comment as to how you feel about this guy, and do the whole liking and subscribing thing. I try and say that at the end of the video. We had a discussion on the TYTC about, the TFYTC about, like, what do you hate about Transformer YouTubers, and loads of folks said, oh, it's the like, comment, subscribe things that they say, and I try not to say it. It helps when you do, and I try and leave it to the end of the video, because normally folk haven't watched this far. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and add it again, send me a muffin in the post. But I'll see you soon. Oosh.